In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. TenexToken. Play smart, play discreet. This is Kugan Cassius for IFLTV. Are you naked?
I'm not naked, no, but I have just boxed, so the heating's on full blast. We know about the eating bill when we've just been paid. Heating's on full blast. I like to be warm.
Do you sleep with the heating on, which is mad? I couldn't sleep with the heating on.
Yeah, I have the heating on full blast. I think, as a kid and that, obviously, my dad used to have the gas fire on in the living room, but obviously, I didn't really. I used to obviously. I didn't spend too much time in the living room. Really, it was fucking freezing everywhere else in the house, though. So now that I'm in my own house, put the fucking heating on full blast all day, every day. I don't like being cold.
I remember when I used to interview on Zoom, and I don't know where you were living then, but yeah, you just had a mattress on the floor.
Yeah, things have changed now. I've got a sofa, got a fucking microwave, got a kettle, got a fucking lot. Yeah, smashing it.
But yeah, I remember them days. Um, well, it's been just over a week and a half. How are you feeling?
I'm good, because look, boxing's obviously a big part of my life, has been forever, but it's not everything, is it? It's sport, and it's sport. I tried my best. I got beat fair and square. One of them, innit? Like you have to move on. Life goes on. Being and happened, and I got beat, and life goes on. So I mean, I wish I'd have won, but I didn't. So no point getting down about it. On to the next one. I'm busy. I've got kids. I've got loads of fighters I train and manage. They're all in big fights coming up, and life goes on, So I've lost before. It's sad. I wish I was better. Really, I wish I was pound for pound number one. It'd be fucking amazing that, but I'm not. So life goes on.
Speaking to Jamie Moore after,
Yeah,
kind of just, yeah, let us in loosely on what the plan was, obviously from the off. But
yeah,
I know it's easy, well, for people like me to say, do you wish you'd started quicker?
yeah, yeah. I wish I'd. I think it's difficult now. I got beat. Do you know what I mean? I did get beaten. I got well beat as well, to be fair. But I do think, if everyone keeps saying he's a top 15, top 20 guy in the world, I didn't think I was that far off, really. And I thought on another night, a better night, I think I could have given him a good run for his money. Um, but I didn't, and that's boxing. You only get one crack at it, really. You only get one crack at it on the night, and he beat me. And like I say, I'm all right with that. People say, "Well, that's a defeatist attitude," but what can I do? I got beat fair and square. I've got nothing to complain about. Can't moan about anything. He beat me, and then I'm gonna have another go again now at a level below where I just got beat, and that's it, really. Do you know what I mean? Like people always fucking moan about stuff and say I could have done this, but I got fucking beat, didn't I? What can I say? What can I do? Can't do anything about it. I got beat fair and square. I'd love to moan and complain and I wish I could sit here as the winner, but I didn't. So yeah, it's been and gone.
Have you spoke to um Arslan back since?
Yeah, yeah, I spoke to him. Yeah, yeah, nice
Well,
fella.
actually on the phone or messages or
No, I
what?
just messaged him. I messaged him, made sure he got back. Tried to make sure he back, got home safe and that. I think he got stuck in Amsterdam maybe. But he, good guy, good fella. And I knew before people kept saying to me like, "You'll do this, fella. He's weak to the body. He's not very good." He was the number one Russian amateur for fucking years and years. He won the world under 23 amateur games. I think when I went even boxing, at the time when he started, and I knew it was a big ass. But I'm not scared to get beat. I'm not scared to box anybody. and I had to go, and I came up short. And I will never ever shy away from a challenge, and I'll never shy away from defeats. Even I got beat by the better man, and I'm all right with that. I'm 33 years of age. I've lost a few times in boxing, and in life you lose, and it don't matter. It is what it is. I tried my best, and I got beat. I can live with that. So anyway, Matt Madoff, yeah, good fella, nice guy, really nice fella. Yeah, he looks scary in that, but he's actually quite a nice fella. Yeah.
I mean, by all accounts, there was a few options, obviously, that you could have picked from, and yeah, in a lot, not just your words, but Eddie Hearn's words, Jamie Moore's words, that you picked the fight that scared you the most.
Yeah, I think I picked the hardest fight out of the five. Hindsight will tell us now that it was the wrong choice, but Otto Walling's a difficult fight, good southpaw. Tony Yoka's already beat me. Barrier got beat by Vianello, who beat Matt Madoff, good fighter. And Nelson Heiss, who we told him how good he is. So maybe I want to beat any of the five, to be honest. But when headline Sheffield Arena, I spoke to Eddie. He says you need to have a proper fight here because people want to come out and support you and they want to watch a real fight. And we picked Matt Madoff because we knew I got beat, obviously, so it was a fucking bit of a challenge, wasn't it? It was a bit of an uphill task, but I've got no regrets at all. Picked a good fighter, one that I wasn't good enough to beat, but I've got no regrets at all. It was probably one of the best nights in British boxing in the last 10 years in terms of atmosphere, and I think Matt Miller played a big part in that. Obviously he looked scary. He looked the part. Not he was a much nicer guy than obviously people had the perception that he was by just looking at him. But he played the scary looking villain, the opponent, and we got 8 or 9 thousand Sheffield Arena, and it was an unbelievable night. And the fact he got beat obviously diminishes it a little, but the atmosphere, the love of the people, and yeah, it'll take some topping that really.
What conversations have you had with Hearn since that night?
I spoke to him. He texted me a few times on the night after, just said, "Look, well done," kind of thing. You tried your best. You got beat. You'll come back, and I think we're going to go January and then headline Sheffield again, which would be amazing. Well, I took the Mamadov fight. It was a case of I had a deal where I had an 8 rounder, then I come back and Johnny Fisher #3, or we see who the British or Commonwealth champion is, and we have a look. Or so we'll do the 8 rounder in January, I think. I was pestering him like fuck me to box on that November show, that Ben Whitaker show. Just started replaying. I was just fuck it, can't be asked. I'm in the archive on WhatsApp now, Death Farm, and fucking getting back to me. So, but fuck it, I'll wait. So I
Did you
think
say
we're
he's
gonna
put
go.
you in the archive?
I reckon I'm in the archive, mate. I'm buried way away. Definitely got him in the archive. I know
Actually, do you know what? That's a great question I'm going to ask him, not just about you, but just who's in the archive.
I'm in the archive.
I
Yeah, I
want to
was.
see, but I want him to show me his phone and see. I won't like out him, but I want to see who's in the
There's
archive.
hundreds in there. There's hundreds in there. Hundreds. He'll have hundreds of thousands in there. And I'm in there. And I'm buried pretty fucking far down. So it is all right. Before I beat Matt Madoff, I was like starred at the top. But
If,
no,
if
that's the
WhatsApp
game
has a
though,
pinned.
Yeah, but you know what? Like I spoke to Ed before the fight, and I said to him jokingly, "Well, there's some matter with we're still mates." And he said, "Yeah, but we won't talk very much." And I respected the honesty, and I wish I'd have understood the game a bit more a few years ago. I'd have been a happier guy. But yeah, I finally get it now, and I think we're going to do an 8 rounder January and then headline Sheffield again. I think that's the plan. So, and that's great for me. Yeah.
Do you have flashbacks about that ninth round? About I know ifs and couldn't.
Yeah, yeah. I think if I'd hit him on the chin with my knuckles, I'd have knocked him out. I got him on my fingers. Got him on with my fingers, I think, when I watched it back. Like I didn't catch him properly. But, it was tough. I know he was a tough guy. Caball's exceptional. Vianello was too fast for him. But he's a really tough fella, He's been around for a long time. And I'm not sure how close I was to stopping him, but it was a very exciting moment for me when I thought, well, let my hands go. And he looked like he was going a little bit. But how hurt he was, I'm not really sure. I'd have to ask him, to be honest. But no, there was a few exciting moments in the fight for me, and I wish I could have capitalised on them a little bit more, but I didn't, and that's life.
I know. I know Frank Warren has had a few things to say about the
Yeah.
fight. But one thing I did speak to Frank about after, because I did say to him, who in your stable would be a good fight for Dave Allen. He did mention David Adelaide, actually.
Yeah, I like David Adley. I met him once. He's got the famous handshaking boxing as well, by the way. Nearly broke my hand once in Saudi, actually. I was watching Johnny Fisher 3 days later and he shook my hand. I thought, fucking hell, I'm not going to fight now. I walked away like this. Um, but I like it. I like David Adley. I like Adam Bove. So I think it's a good fight. And again, I'll box Adley. I'd box anybody, though. I don't care, really. I've been beat 8 times. The ego kind of gets beaten out of you over the years. When I first met you, I was unbeaten. I was ready for beating anybody. So the ego is all gone now. But I boxed Adley, I'd boxed Itama, I'd boxed Usyk, I'd boxed Joshua, Wilder, Fury. I boxed them all on the same fucking day. You know what I mean? I'm not bothered. Like, it's boxing, isn't it? It's boxing. I'm not bothered. I'll box anybody. I can be scared of anyone. It's sport. It's like Burton Albion aren't scared of playing fucking Real Madrid, are they? Do you know what I mean? They might get beat 20-0, but they don't give a fuck, do they? So I'm the same. So yeah, that's how I see it. I'll box anybody, yeah.
Does the Johnny Fisher trilogy maybe make more sense now, or not really to you?
I don't think so. I don't. He hasn't even boxed since the fight.
Yeah.
There's a fight in Monaco. I want Johnny Fisher to do really well. I like Johnny. I think he's a nice fellow. He's smart. He's hard work. I want him to do good. I don't really want to box Johnny Fisher again.
Mm.
Not right now, at least. I don't really have any plans to box anybody. Really, there's no one I really look at and think I want to box them. I don't. I'm at a point in my life now. I don't dislike anybody. I don't really want to box anybody for any particular reason. Want to be in good fights and make as much money as I can and have as many good nights as I can and box as many good fighters as I can. But Johnny Fisher, we've been there, we've done it, we won a piece, and I'm all right with that really. Maybe in 18 months' time, we can do it for the third time. But right now, I've no interest at all.
Eddie Hearn did say that the Wilder fight still could be there.
Yeah, I think. I mean, obviously people look. I'm very beatable. Do you know what I mean? But I'm tough and I'll take you rounds and. Yeah, I think you mentioned what's he called? The Torres, the Olympic silver medalist, wanted to box me. The top rank mentioned that. I think I heard. Not sure I might have made that up, but I think loads of people want to box me because they want to do a job on me. They want to be the first man to knock me over and knock me out and that. And I think there's loads of options there.
Mm.
There's more options for me than there's for Moses Tama because I'm not going to put you flat on your back in 30 seconds. So more people want to box me, but there's loads of options for me. But since I'm in Eddie's archive, I don't give a fuck right now because I'm not boxing in 2025 because he fucking not texting me back. So no, not really that bothered at the minute.
Um, what? So yeah, well, you're not going to fight in 2025. I mean, you can't say never. There's still
I would have liked to. I
two
would have
full
liked to.
months left. Over
I
two.
texted him. I said, I'll box on a small hall, me. There's a show in Sheffield, December, small hall. I said, I'll do a 4 rounder on there if there's nowhere for me to box. I just want to box. I don't give a fuck. Just let me box. I want to box. Didn't get, well, obviously, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? I just want to box me. I do enjoy it, really. I do quite enjoy it. Um, I ain't got that many years left, have I? So I just want to box, really. I'll box anywhere.
Um, well, look, it was one of them nights in Sheffield that it's like even the media, like the whole of the media, were like very biased on the night towards you. It was great to see.
Yeah.
To pull in that sort of crowd against somebody that I'm sure a lot of people wouldn't have heard of who Makhmudov was. Do you know what I mean? So
I,
they were all there for you.
I've been to boxing shows. I went to Joshua Louise at Madison Square Garden. I was at Usyk Dubois. I've been everywhere. I've never seen an atmosphere like it. Honestly, never. I've had some good receptions. When I watched David Price with 20,000 in the O2, and I thought, fucking hell. I walked to the ring. On the stage, I walked in the ring. I have never, ever, ever in my life heard an atmosphere like that, ever. Ever. Have you?
I haven't. Obviously, there hasn't been. What was the last fight there before yours?
Dalton Smith. A Dalton Smith card, I think, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, look, obviously, yeah, Dalton's fought there. There was some good nights with Kell Brook. I mean, I don't think they've had that.
And it's a better atmosphere anyway. Honestly, I never have. I never, ever,
It
ever.
was. It generally was. It was not. I know I said on the night
It was incredible.
Sheffield, but yeah, it was.
I shit myself big time.
He was what?
Honestly. Oh, I shit myself when I walked out. Oof. I thought, fucking hell. Like, well, you know when you get called up in front of assembly, in front of the whole school and that, and everyone were there, I thought, fucking hell. And I thought, I am in trouble here. So, yeah, shit myself. Could do. At the time, I shit myself. Oh, fucking hell. But then after, I thought, oh, that was unbelievable, that really. That's a once in a lifetime moment. You know, not many people get to experience that. I couldn't believe it, really. Still can't believe it. Still, it's not really sunk in, really, what happened, I don't think.
Um, so if we're to assume then you're not going to fight this year unless you get a call up for one of these year-ending shows, then is it just just a little bit of
If,
time out?
if Eddie gets in the archive, digs me out of there, yeah, I'd like to box. I'd like to box this year. I'm sparring next week. Got some sparring lined up next week. Been training. My fighters are all pretty busy, you know. Joe Howarth, yeah, he's going to headline a matchroom show December. Have you heard about that? Yeah.
Of course I know about it, but yeah, we won't say
Joe
any more.
Howarth, yeah. Joe Aiden's fighting for his first title in 3 weeks on a show that I'm promoting, White Rhino, LA Boxing Promotions. Doing my own show at Donny Dome. I'm promoting it.
What date
So
is
Eddie,
it?
so Eddie better get out of his archive, otherwise I'm going to start taking over that game as well. So it's all going off. Yeah, I manage 8 fighters now. Busy with them. Got 2 kids, 3, one. George is 2 in 2 weeks. Got a busy life really. So, but I'm ready to box at any time really. At any time.
Obviously this week, Parker and Wardley. Uh,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's funny that you've actually two of the heavyweights you haven't faced in your career. What are you thinking?
Do you know what? Obviously, with the one thing, people like us, oh, but I don't. I'm not really like. I'm not saying I'm excited about it really. Don't really have a big fight. Don't have a big fight feel about it. You got 2 of the top 10 heavyweights in the world ranked by the ring, but like I don't know really.
It is a good fight, Dave. Come on. So
I think it's a good fight. I just don't. I'm personally not really that bothered about it. To be honest, it doesn't excite me. Doesn't excite me.
who are you picking in it though?
Oh, I think Parker will win. I think he's way too experienced for Wardley. I think Wardley's a good fight. I think what he's done is unbelievable. Wardley, I think he's amazing. But Parker, for me, Parker was world champion before Wardley fucking started boxing white collar. Wardley can punch, but
Is that correct?
he shouldn't get anywhere near Parker. I'd be very surprised if Parker got beat, to be honest. And that's just being honest. I'm not being an arsehole. Don't really know either of them, to be honest. Don't know either. So I'm not really that. I don't know either of them, so I don't really care. I don't care who wins really. That doesn't make a difference to me. But I just think Parker will win pretty comfortably.
What are your thoughts on a rumoured trilogy fight with Chisora and Whyte?
Yeah, I like that. That's what I wanted to see after the Itama fight. I just thought, well, Dylan can just box Chisora now. They can bow out together, make loads of money, and just bow out together. That's what I would like to see. Yeah,
What year was your fight with Dillian?
2016,
Yeah, 9 years
nine
ago.
and a half years ago. Yeah, mad, isn't it?
It's crazy.
9.5 years. Yeah, I'd like to see it. Yeah, I think that's how they should both end it really with each other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is some comments that David Hayes made recently about talks apparently ongoing for that fight. But yeah, I mean, I'd like to see it ahead of any of the other linked fights for Chisora, to be honest.
You know what? Like Dylan Whyte and Chisora at this point of the career, like I think boxing each other is the best bet for him. They don't want to box, like obviously just box the Talma. You don't want to see him with Talma at this point of the career, do you? Really?
Mm.
You don't want to see him box any of these young, fresh heavyweights that are coming through. Just box each other and bow out together. How apt would it be for the last fight to be against each other? You
If
know,
if it is the last fight, I mean, I don't.
I know, but imagine them two just knocking 10 bells out of each other again, and then just like walking around the ring hand in hand, and everyone just clapping them out of there. It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Like, How amazing would it be to see them bow out together?
I think everyone has kind of been open to that fight since their second fight, which has been a few years now. I think everybody,
7 years, that second one.
yeah. So I think
Seven-
2018, was it?
December 22nd, 2018, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think it were.
It's at least 7 years. It could be longer.
7 years, December 22nd, 2018, yeah. I think.
Well, listen, I'm up for it. I think a lot of people.
I want to see it, yeah. I'd love to see that. I want to see him both. I'd love that, yeah.
Eddie Hearn said the other day as well that AJ might have a run out on an undercard rather than a headline.
He boxed in Ghana on December 20th, is it? Or is that
Oh,
announced?
look at this. Surprise, surprise. Watch.
Go on. What is it?
Get your screen on then.
Oh, I can see now.
That's so random.
In this sport, you don't wait for judges to decide your fate. TenexToken puts you in control. Stake instantly, speculate discreetly, and keep your moves private. Register now for your share of the $250,000 prize pool. Multiple winners, bigger chances. TenexToken.io. Terms and conditions apply.